Good morning, everyone. Thank you for tuning into this video as we go over some of the guidelines we'll be following to reopen portions of our children's ministry. So this video is specific to Sunday school and Kids Bible Club. At this point, we're not planning to reopen the nursery or junior church, and so we're really just dealing with the specific requirements for Sunday school and Kids Bible Club. Sunday school begins on September 6th, that's a Sunday, and Kids Bible Club begins on Wednesday, September 9th. So we're getting pretty close to both of those deadlines, and so I'm excited to share some of these guidelines with you. But before we start, I would just like to encourage you. I'm sure many of you have watched how this plays out in the world around us and have seen examples where people just treat one another with a lack of respect and a lack of kindness based on a lot of these guidelines for COVID-19. And so as we prepare to restart our children's ministry and come back together, I would just challenge you to check your heart on this issue, to make sure that your interaction with your fellow believers about this issue really is exemplary, that it's motivated by kindness towards one another, patience, and gentleness with those around us. Because we trust in a sovereign God, because we know that He's in control of all things, we really can be different than the world in the way they handle some of these stresses and tensions. And so I would just encourage you to let everything that you do as we begin this ministry again to be covered with just a blanket of grace, that your dealings with one another would be gentle and would be kind. So I do hope that you just take that to heart as we prepare to start these ministries. So as I'm sure you know, there really are three strategies that ministries and schools are trying to follow in the way they mitigate the coronavirus. The first is by symptom monitoring, the second is through cleaning and disinfecting, and the third is masking and social distance. And so we'll be seeking to do a little bit in each of those categories as we start our ministries. So in terms of symptom monitoring, when staff or children approach the building, we're going to ask that you have your temperature taken. And this just helps us check and make sure that no one has an elevated temperature when they enter the building. We're also going to ask that parents would sign a COVID-19 symptom awareness form for their child. This just verifies that you and your family have been free from the symptoms of COVID-19 for a week prior to the event that you're coming to. And so those are the two ways that we're seeking to track those symptoms and just help parents pause and make sure that those things haven't been present in their families during the week prior. So because of that, we have some specific entrances we're going to want you to use when you come for events. If you're coming for KBC on Wednesday night, we're going to ask that you use either the Heritage Christian School entrance or the entrance that's close to the office suite and the fellowship hall. So at those two entrances, we will have staff with those forms and with temperature checks to help that process go smoothly. If you're coming for Sunday school, you can use any of our entrances except the HCS entrance. And so the reason for that is because the junior high Sunday school class will be meeting in that children's fellowship area. And so we're going to sort of close off that entrance so that they have some privacy as they prepare for that class. So Sunday morning, any of the three main entrances. Wednesday night, the HCS entrance or the entrance by the fellowship hall. Those will be places where you can check in, have your temperature taken, and sign those forms. So for cleaning and sanitizing, we're going to ask that children wash their hands regularly. Hand sanitizer will be available in the classrooms, and then teachers and volunteers will wipe down and disinfect the classrooms once the class is over. If we have any overlap with a Heritage Christian School class, they're also sanitizing their rooms at the end of their day, so there won't be any overlap there as well. And then finally, we are asking that masks be worn whenever it is feasible, and desks and chairs within the classrooms will be socially distanced so that we can practice that as well. So I hope this is helpful as you guys prepare to come back to our children's ministry. I am so excited that we have this opportunity. And if you have any questions or if there's anything you need me to clarify, please don't hesitate to contact myself or one of the leaders of your ministries, and we'll seek to clear that up for you. So thank you so much.